Hey, welcome back, and this is Parminder Patel once again. Here in this video I'm going to explain relational operators in C language. So what are the relational operators? As we see, relational operators are those which are part of binary operators. Part of binary operators means it's somewhat equal to, like, we make operations on the binaries, like the binary is the language of computers. These operators are generally used in comparison between two values or conditions. So basically the relational operators are used to compare the two value, okay, or maybe the two conditions. This comparison condition drive us to the Boolean expression value by which the code written is accordingly executed. So as we use a relational operator between two values or conditions, that leads to another value, that is Boolean expression. Boolean expression means either we will get the result in the form of true or false. So according to the result we got in the form of Boolean, the written code is executed accordingly. So here is the type of relational operators. So as we see, the first type of the relational operator is the greater than operators. So this operator has to be used between two values. One is on the left hand side of the operator, one is on the right hand side of the operator. So if we say greater than operator work like that, if the left hand side value is greater than the right hand side value of the operator, then it will return a Boolean value, that is true, or otherwise it will return us a false. Similarly, greater than equal to means say that if the left hand side value is greater than, either it should be greater than or equal to the right hand side value, then it will return us true, otherwise it will return us false. Similarly, the less than, it will return true if the left hand side value of the operator is greater than the less than the right hand side value. If it is not there, then it will return as false. Similarly, the less than and greater than equal to, it will return as true only in the condition if the left hand side value of the operator is either less than or greater than, either less than or equal to the right hand side value. Equal to operators if return only true when values from on the left hand side and the right hand side are the same, otherwise it return as false. And not equal to operator means when the value of the left hand side is not equal to the value on the right hand side of the operator, then it will return as true, otherwise it will return as false. This is just opposite to the operator equal to. So now let's move to our ID, that is integrated development environment, and let's make the program and how to use these in writing code in C program. So let's move to our PC. So now here we are in our IDE, and I have written certain line before that already to save our time. That is a comment entry demo how to use relational operator, and then we have included a header file stdio.h as we are going to use printf and scanf function of the library. And I have written the declare the board main function, and here I am going to write the program for that. So first I am going to declare a variable for this. So here I am writing variable, I am taking this time, say variable int, then variable declare first is int a, then variable b, and the variable c. I have declared three variables here with the name of a, b, and c. So this is the demo program. Otherwise, whenever you have to declare the program in the actual, your variable name should be meaningful. So here we have declared. So now I would like to display a message. Now the relation has to be set between the two variables. So I would like the user to enter two value, and according to the operator I would like to assign the value to variable c. So here I am displaying a message for the user to enter a number, a say first number, then put the backslash n escape sequence, and here in the last put the semicolon to terminate the sentence. Now use scanf function to read the value. So I have to read the value in the format of integer, so I have to use %d, then we have to use the address operator, that is ampersand symbol, and with that I have to give the name of the variable in which we wanted to read the value. So here it is a variable, so put the semicolon here again. What I'm doing, I'm copy this using Control C, and here I'm going to paste it using Control V, and here I'm writing, that is, enter the second number, and this time I would like to read this number in variable B. Okay, so now I have to set the relationship between between variable A and variable B. So for that I have to use the relational operator. So first, our relational operator, we have read out there as greater than operator. So here I am using that function. So I am using if construct for that. What is if construct? That we will learn in the coming video. Now here I have to put the relation between the variables. So A greater than B. Now I have set the condition over here, that is if A greater than B. Now I have to write the body of this. Okay, sorry, here we have to use the curly bracket to write the body. So here we have to use curly bracket, and I have to make indentation of this so that it will be easy to read and occupy. Now here if A is greater than B, so I would like to say that C is equal to A. It means the value of C will be assigned to the variable A, and after that I would like to display the value of C. So for that I will write printf function, and here I write the message, the greater value is here equal to, and then I am right here I would like to display the value. So I have the value is in the integer format, so I have to use %d, then comma, and here we have to give the reference of the variable whose value we want to display here. So in the end put the semicolon, save, and if this condition, if okay, and this is there. Now I would like to say another, say else. So what is if and else? That we will learn in the coming videos. So simply you here have to see how the relation operator works. So C is equal to B, and same message I would like to display here as, say, Control C, and here I'm going to paste it using Control V. The greater value is %d, and here in this case it will display. Now we have to understand the program as of now. Here if we say that, look at, if we look at this, it says that if A is greater than B, whatever the value we enter here, one will go to the variable A, another will go to the variable B. If the value of the variable A is greater than B, then what it will do, the value of C will become the value of A, and it will display the greater value is, and whatever the value is there. Otherwise, if this condition doesn't turn out to be true, then what it will do, it will, the value of B will be assigned to the variable C, and it will say the greater value is this way. So what is this if and else? That we will learn in the while we will learn the constructs in the C, or condition constructs in the C. So after this we have to save the program. So for that we have to go to the file and go save, and here we have to select the save as type C source file, and here I'm using the name to this as, say, relational, and save the program with the name of this. And then after this we have to go to the execute menu, and this time I have to compile and run. So our program is compiled without any error and without any warning. So enter the first number. I'm entering the first number, say 5, and enter the second number, say I'm entering the number 2. So it is showing me the message, the greater value is 5. Now the condition is also true, that is our value of A is greater than the value of variable 2, that is here we have to understand for the first variable we have entered the value 5, that is a is equal to 5, and for the second variable we have entered the value 2. Now as we know that 5 is greater than 2, so the value of the c will become the value of a, so it is showing me the message the greater value is equal to 5. Now let's change the value. Now what I am here doing, I have again compiled and executed the program, and this time I am changing the value. Here I am entering 2 in place of 5, and here in place of 2 I am entering 5. So here we go, it is showing me the greater value is 5. This time the condition turned out to be false, so it is showing me the message that the greater value is 5. So this time what it has done, the condition is turned out to be 5, and to the variable c it has assigned the value of the variable v. So let's also display a message with here, that is condition true. So we will this program become more readable. So let's say display condition true. I would like to display a message to the user, that is condition true. Okay, and here put the semicolon, and along with that, if the condition turn out to be false, so I will like to display here as the message say control B, and this time I will like to display that is condition false. So save the changes here again and go to the execute, choose compile and run, and here we see that is we are having certain issue here in our program. It is showing that expected. Okay, we have, it is showing me the error in the line number 23. So this is one extra curly bracket has been inserted here, so just remove that, save the changes again and go to the compile and run option. So compiled. Now this time I am entering the value 5, and here I am entering the value 2, and it's showing me that is the greater value is 5, condition true. Also it is showing me that is condition true. So again I am going to execute this program, and here I am putting \n, so our output display in the new line. So I am using xcase sequence \n for that. Save the changes and again go to compile and run. So this time I am entering the value 2, and here I am entering the value 5. The condition is false. The showing here me the message the greater value is equal to 5, but the condition is false this time. So similarly I am going to use another if we want to use say greater than equal to 5, how to use greater than equal to 5. So simply here it is greater than equal to 5. So save the changes here again, and what we have to do, simply again go to execute, then choose compile and run. If I enter value 5 and the second value again 5, the condition is true and the greater value is 5. So what it has done, this time the value of first variable is 5 and the second variable 5. So we have condition either it should be greater than or equal to 5, but the condition is met over here that both the number are equal. So it is saying that the condition, the greater value is 5 and the condition is true. Now let's change the value for this. Here we have to put the \n to in a new line. So save the changes and go for this execute and compile and run. Now here we enter the value 6 here, and the second value say enter 3. It is showing me that the greater value is 6. What condition? True. Now the 6 is greater than 3, so it's showing me the value that is the greater value is 6, and condition is also true because 6 is greater than 3. Now let's again execute the program, and this time I'm entering the value 3 and another value is 5, and it's showing me the greater value is 5 but the condition is false. Okay, so this way we have to check for greater than equal to. So similarly, if we have to check for less than. Okay, save the changes here again and go to compile and run. So every time whenever you make the changes to the program, you must have to first compile, then run the program. So here I'm entering the first value 3 and second value is 6. Now 3 is less than 6, so condition is true and it's showing me that the greater value is 3. But here is some different story, that is, it is assigning the value of, it is assigning a greater value. So the greater value is here coming out to be as according to the program. We have also changed this, that the greater value, or we can simply say that the value of C. Here we can say that the value of C, or here also we can say that instead of greater or lesser we can write the value of C. Now save the changes and go to compile and run. Now this time I'm entering the greater value, that is to the first variable 6, and the smaller value to the second variable 3, and condition is false. The value of C is equal to 3, because this time it will return assign the value to the variable as, say, C. Okay, so condition is false. Okay, now if we again execute this program, and this time I'm entering the 6 to the first variable and 3 to the second variable, it's showing me the value is C is equal to 3 and the condition is false. Now if we check for greater than and less than and equal to of B, then how it works. Save the changes, go to execute and compile and run this time. So I'm entering the value 5 this time and entering the value again 5. It's showing me the value of C is equal to 5 and condition is true, because either the first number should be less than or equal to second number. So number in first is 5 and the number in second is 5, so condition is true. So let's make changes to this by executing the same program, and this time I am entering the value, say 6 here and 5 here. The condition is 5, the greater value is 5. Now the condition is false, so the second part will be executed over here. So that's why it's showing me the condition false, and because 6 is not less than 5. Okay, 6 is not less than 5, so that's why the condition is false here. So after this we have to go with the another operator, that is this time we have done with the greater than equal to, then less than equal to. Now we will check for this operator, that is equal to. So this will only if the value of A, sorry, this double equal to symbol we have to use, it will be equate the value. If the value of A will be equal to the value of B, this time what it will do, it will assign the value of C to the value of variable A. Otherwise it will say, or we simply display here the message, say condition true or condition false. So save the changes here. Now execute this program, compile and run. Enter the first number, say I am entering 6, I am entering second number, I am entering 9. The condition is false because 6 is not equal to 9. So again I am executing the same program this time, and here I am entering the value 2 for the first variable, entering the 2 value for the second variable, and the condition turned out to be true. It means the value of variable A is equal to the value of B. So this is how we have to use the equal to operator, and in the last we have to use not equal to. So for this I am using not equal to V. So here again we have to save the changes and go to the execute, and this time we have to choose compile and run. Now if we enter value 6 for the first and the value 3 for the 2, the condition turn out to be true because 6 is not equal to 3. Okay, so this is opposite to the equal operator. Now this is working over there, so condition is true. Now if we change the execute, if we go with the run of this program once again, and here I am entering the value 6 for the first variable, 6 for the second variable, this time condition is false because we are checking for, that is, a should not be equal to v, but here a is equal to v, so condition is false. So this is how we can use the relational operator in C language. So that's all for now.